Almeida Projects is a catch-all title for absolutely everything that we do outside the theatre in the local community to provide a crucial bridge between that community and the work that we do on our stage 11 months of the year. So it focuses a great deal on young people to enable them to find emotional, actual, intellectual access to our work.
Almeida Projects draws on all aspects of theatre and falls really into four main areas. We run a subsidised ticket scheme for schools. We run residencies and durational projects with local partner schools. We run a scheme called the Young Friend of the Almeida scheme, which is an opportunity for young people to be actively involved in their local theatre in their own time. And we also run regular teachers' evenings, which are basically a social networking event for local teachers.
My intention is not to provide an audience for the future. My intention is to provide an audience for now. And you can see it. You can see it in our audience. Our audience has got younger. It's definitely become more diverse culturally, and we're beginning to make inroads into our local community at the grassroots level.
A large bulk of the work that we do is running residencies and durational projects within Islington-based schools. So we have 8 partner schools in Islington.
I got involved with the Almeida Theatre through the Almeida coming to our college and basically giving us a good time, and then they said, you know, you can pop in every now and again, do a workshop here, a workshop there, and then, you know, you just get like kind of taken on this little ride and then you just want to stay.
And the nature of these projects is very much about us working with the teachers to decide how we can support them in the delivery of their curriculum and how what we have on our main stage can facilitate the learning of young people. So it's not, we wouldn't go to a teacher with a package that's already in existence. It's very much our ethos to plan and work with the teachers in our partner schools.
They ask us beforehand and pre-plan sort of what does the curriculum require in terms of their performance, but also in terms of sort of evaluation. The whole package has been considered. It's not just for the performance element. They've really thought, right, these kids will need the performance, but they're going to need more than that for their GCSE, and that's really rare for a theatre company to do that.
You know, what's incredibly apparent from the work that we do is seeing the journey that those young people go on from starting a project through to the final presentation, and not only in terms of the skills and the techniques that they pick up and learn, but how confidence levels improve, you know, potentially how their attainment improves as well, and you know, just being given access to a team of professionals really kind of raises the bar.
One of the key elements in this, and it's always been central to my philosophy about it, is that we form practical, actual, creative relationships between young people and professionals of the highest order. We don't want any sense of a second-class citizen flavour around this work. We regard it as absolutely central to who we are and what we do.
It's just helping me with confidence, helping me to, you know, interact with other people. I'm working with actors and directors and script writers, getting to sometimes even perform on the stage, so it's just a lot of fun, and I feel like it's going to help me further on in life.
Well, there's always nice people around. All the staff at the Almeida are really friendly, and it's just a great experience.
They seem just so wonderfully professional. They're never patronising, they're always encouraging. They get to know the kids and then they adapt towards them. And you know, there have been difficult groups in the past, but we've always relied on the Almeida to kind of bring the best out of them, and that's usually the performance that we put towards their final examination, because it's normally one of the better ones. Just the fact that you're allowing the public to take ownership of this space which is very sacred normally, which is, you know, the space we don't often allow other people into. And these kinds of kids makes them feel so mature, makes them feel professional, makes them feel like they're really, really appreciated and that what they're doing is something important. And as a result, they bring out their best as well. And that's something very, very rare. And as a school, we can't provide that, you know, but the Almeida Theatre can.
We feel very passionately about the way we work with our funders as well. In a number of projects that we've run, we have had volunteer involvement from those organisations, and which has been fantastic because, again, it really takes the project to a whole new level.
They asked our staff to be involved. It's not always easy to do when you've got sort of kids you have to teach and schedules that you have to keep and, you know, within parameters of a school system. But they were terrific about trying to bring in Lehman Brothers in all areas of, you know, the Almeida life. I think that's what made them really unique and a pleasure to work with, you know, and really creating top-notch, you know, best-in-class arts education. And to see those kids out there performing and waving to their parents, and it made you realize that, you know, if you have the ability to give money away and use your skills to help develop people who might not have that opportunity, it is so rewarding for you as much as for them. So, and our staff just found that project so rewarding, and it made their lives here at Lehman, you know, that much richer for having had that experience.
The bulk of the work that we do is in Islington, and the demographic of the borough means that we work with some of the most deprived, ethnically diverse young people, and we want to be able to continue a fantastic core programme of work with those young people. And the only way we can do that is if we have the support of our funders.
The Almeida Projects is one of the most creative and thoughtful education projects in the arts in London. And I think that's in part due to the fantastic staff that they've employed, and also the ability to know that they have had funding to be able to grow that and with a vision.
Brilliant though Almeida Projects has been so far, I think all of us believe that we've barely scratched the surface of what is possible. A small staff are working their backs off to make what we want to do happen. But there is absolutely no doubt that our flourishing department could achieve even more with more resources. We just need more help.